Thanks for joining me today for our teen craft for December, which is called an exploding gift box. My name is Hannah. I work in Charlotte County Libraries and History, and I'm really excited about this craft today because I think it would be the perfect thing for you to make to give to somebody for Christmas or Hanukkah, and it is really cute. I would love to get one of these. If you haven't seen this before, let me show you. The idea is that it's this box made out of paper, and when you lift the lid, the sides of the box fall down, and there's little trinkets tucked inside, like photos or poems or stickers, whatever you want to put in there, and there's another box. So you keep opening the lids. For the craft that we've prepared for you today, there's 4 total boxes, and every layer that you open has more photos and things inside there. It doesn't have to be photos, but whatever mementos you want to tuck in there. I think if you were making this for a younger sibling, like some dollar bills would be really fun, or stickers. If you were making this for a parent, you could put like little memories or like little poems, whatever you want to stick in there. And then inside the actual box itself, there's room for a small trinket too. So you could do like small bookmarks or charms for a bracelet. Anything that can fit in there would be perfect. So you'll want to get that stuff ahead of time. I'm going to help you put the box together, but you'll need to figure out what you want to put in the box on your own. So since I'm going to be making one to show you, I took some photos off of my phone and I used Microsoft Publisher to just put them all onto a one-page document, because they're going to have to be pretty small to fit into your box. Like if you just printed your photo, that would work, but you're going to have to cut a lot of the photo out to make it fit on your little box. So I printed them ahead of time. You can see how many I've got on one page, and I'm going to be cutting them out to tuck into the box. I figured I'd make one for my daughter. I also went out and I've got little stickers. I got the little bookmarks and special washi tape. And I'm going to be giving you guys some of this stuff too, but you'll need to find some on your own as well. If you already have some washi tape and things around your house, that'd be perfect. What you really, really have to have is either glue or tape to assemble your boxes. I'm using this quick drying tacky glue. If you just have regular Elmer's glue, that would work too. You might just have to be a little bit more patient to hold your lid together while it's drying. But if you don't have glue, you could use tape. All right, I really, really want to know how this turns out for you guys, so please leave us a comment or send us a picture. I would love to see how they turn out. Okay, let's get started. All right, guys, so we're ready to start assembling a box. I'm gonna set the sample one aside and start with all fresh materials so you can see exactly step by step how to do it. So this is all going to be like in a Ziploc bag for you to come and pick up from the library. And the first thing I would recommend doing is going through and putting everything in order by size. You're going to see you have 4 sets of each shape because we're going to make 4 separate boxes. This can be a little bit time consuming. Just go slow, try to be patient, because you want this to turn out to be a really awesome gift for somebody. Okay, so you can see these are the boxes, this X shape. We've got this kind of wedge shape. These are going to make little pockets for inside your boxes. These are also little pockets, just a different shape. It's kind of like a square with a little notch cut out of it. And then these big squares are the lids. So just kind of put everything in order to organize it for yourself and to help you keep everything straight while you're going. And let's start with the biggest of each. So I'm going to grab the biggest one from each pile, and then I'm going to set the rest of them aside until I'm ready to make it. Okay, so here's what we've got. So a lot of these you'll see are double-sided. I think I'm going to go with this light green on the outside of my box, so I'm going to turn it this way and fold it in. So it's kind of hard to tell, but there are little creases that are in your paper. I cut these using the Cricut machine, and it has a tool that makes the line in there for you. So you have to just kind of look closely, but it will want to fold on that space. So let's start folding. Just make your creases nice and tight. You know, press down hard on them so that your box wants to be box shaped instead of falling down. I tried to use a nice variety of paper. Obviously, I don't know who you're making your gift for, so it was kind of hard to decide, you know, do we want it to be girly? Do we want it to be like holiday colors? So I tried to do a little bit of everything, but still hopefully have paper that all matches somewhat. Okay, so we have our bottom box shape. Now let's make the lid. I like, with this light green, I think I like this patterned paper, so I'm gonna start folding these. Now, this is really simple. You can see it's just a square, but each side has a little notch cut. So you're gonna fold those in. And then you're also gonna fold up the little side of your box. These also have the creases there for you. You just have to bend it. Okay, so once you have that bent, you'll see you have your little tab is going to go on the inside. All the tabs are going to go on the inside of the box lid. And I'm just going to put, so it's like that, I'm just going to put a little dab of glue on each of these little tabs so that it can glue shut. So just a little dot, because you don't want it to ooze out everywhere or take forever to dry. Okay. And then I kind of just press and hold two of the sides for just a minute while they dry. Hopefully it will hold for you, and then you can do the other two. So the next thing are the pockets that go inside, and you have two different shapes, and I usually just put them opposite each other, but you can do whatever you want. It's possible you may have extras of these in your bag because I just had a few extra that I cut, so if you may get lucky and have extras, and you can do more than just two on each box. But just put a little outline of glue or tape on your pocket, and then center it on whichever side of the box you're going to do and glue it on. Remember, go light on the glue so it doesn't ooze out. And then once this is dry, this will be where you can tuck in a little goodie, sticker or something like that. Luckily, you don't have to press and hold these too long because they'll glue on by themselves. All right, so I like to just put the lid on the box because I think the box itself will keep a little pressure on those tabs that are gluing and help it to glue nicely, to dry nicely rather. Let's do the next one. So you'll grab your next largest square and we'll do it all over again. So if you were doing this on your own without the paper that I'm providing, you could theoretically make as many layers to this gift as you want. It could be like a never-ending, exploding gift box. I only did 4 because I figured that was complicated enough, but you could keep going forever. I found the template for this online, and I was specifically looking for an SVG file, which works with my Cricut machine. But I did find a few that just had like where you could print out the template and cut your own. So remember, you want the tabs to be on the inside of the lid. If you just wanted to glue in photos, you could leave the pockets off. This is totally customizable. Okay, so now we go back to the box we just made. I'm gonna glue the second box into the first one. So just put some glue down here on the bottom of your box, and then glue it into your bigger box here. Try to get it in the center. Luckily, if you're using glue, you have a minute or two that you can adjust it slightly. Okay, press down on that. So now we have our 2 biggest boxes done. And we're gonna make 2 more smaller ones to keep going inside. Like that so far. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I have 2 more to do. I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit so that you're not getting too bored watching at home. So I have my pictures that I printed out. I already cut some of them out. I printed pictures from when she was a little baby all the way until now. Now she's 12. So there's some with her sister and other family members. So I'm gonna just speed this up again while I continue to cut out, and hopefully you'll kind of be able to get the idea of what you need to do. All right, we are getting close to done. So I had gone online and found some cute little images to print. So I'm gonna put one of those in, and I also printed out some poetry. I think I'm probably gonna write a little letter, but I haven't done that yet. So I'll write it and I'll tuck it into one of the pockets. So here's one of the poems. I'm just going to fold it up, tuck it in there. Okay, so I think it's basically ready. A few more finishing touches I have to put in, but this is what it looks like. Here's the side. And you could tie a ribbon around it, you know, to really make it look like a gift. And then you just open it, and all the little goodies are inside. And that's it. I hope you guys have a great time making this. And like I said, let us know how it went for you. Thanks for joining us.